Okay, welcome back to the Keller Skills video series. We're here to talk volleyball, more specifically the forearm pass. The forearm pass is going to be the most simple pass that we can perform within volleyball. Other forms of passing could be the set, or we could use other parts of our body that is unconventional. But in the forearm pass, we do want to make contact with the ball between our elbow and our wrist. We want to hit the ball with the fleshy part of our forearm so that the ball can deaden. We don't want the ball to fly way to our left or our right or go all the way to the ceiling. We want to have a nice controlled hit with the ball traveling maybe up to 10 feet in the air, depending on how hard the ball is hit at us. Okay, feet, we want to be in an athletic stance, which we talked about in our basketball and soccer units. Athletic stance would be feet about shoulder width apart, maybe slightly more, with a bent knee, body weight on the front half of our feet on the balls of our feet. Our arms, we want them to be out away from our body. When we do make contact with the ball, we do want to have some space in our armpit. We do not want to have our arms sitting right up against our armpit. We won't have any room for movement or deadening the ball. So we want to have that relaxed arms out in front of us. Hand placement, want to have one hand inside of the other, thumbs next to each other, and then as we push our elbows together, we're going to expose the fleshy part of our arm in order to make contact with the ball. We do want to have a little bit of give back on the ball if the ball is coming at us with some force. If it were to be an underhand serve that's really high in the air, it's probably not going to have a lot of force, and we're going to have to provide a little bit using our legs. Okay? When I'm in that athletic stance, I will have the ability to move left or right, maybe to make a shuffle to one side or the other. If I were to be standing up tall, I would have to first bend my knees to get into that movement stance. Okay? If I were to pass the ball to myself right now, I could demonstrate using this forearm pass and getting the ball hopefully to go straight up in the air, maybe about 5 to 10 feet above me. Oh, and I have to have a good pass. Slight back. I can get into a not great athletic stance, but enough that I had some bend in my knees. Got my forearms out in front of me. Okay, I do not want the ball going way to my right or left, so I will have to make sure that I'm pointing where I want the ball to go. My hips and my forearms are going to dictate where that ball is going to go as long as I'm maintaining a flat position with my arms. So if I do want the ball to go to my left, I'm going to have to turn that way slightly. Or to my right, I'm going to have to make that turn. If I just want to go straight in front of me, I can maintain that nice square method. Okay, one more. And I can come right back to myself. Okay, again, if I were to repeat the keys, I do want to be in an athletic stance when I'm about to make contact, so maybe I'm going to make a shuffle. Athletic stance, knees bent, shoulder width apart. Get my weight going forward on the balls of my feet, arms out in front of me. Hand inside of hand, thumbs together. Make a nice flat forearm with the fleshy part of my forearm up. When I do make contact, if the ball is hit hard, I'm going to give back a little bit. I'm going to actually retreat. If the ball doesn't have a lot of force, I might have to provide a little bit, and that providing force will be from my legs. I do not want to swing my arms, because otherwise I might be making contact with the ball higher than I want to, and I'll end up making the trajectory of the ball go behind me. Okay, thank you for tuning in to the Keller Skills video series. We hope to see you back again soon.